start. Fine. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Chana?
Good afternoon.
Okay, fine. Okay. So last class we completed the cotton fiber. Where we get the cotton? The cotton is mainly seen inside a protective case, and when it's mature, the spore opens, and then we can see the cotton fibers. Then we harvest the fiber. After harvesting, we clean the dirt, leaves, and all. That process is called as, what is it?
Ginning.
Ginning. Okay, fine. So after ginning, we need to remove the linters and make the cotton fibers the smooth one. So we need the carding and combing. The carding and combing is a process that mainly used to smoothen the fabrics. Okay. Then what about the properties? Reina, give any one property of cotton, or two property.
Good conductor of heat.
Huh. Good
Uh,
heat conductivity. Then one more.
uh,
Don't look
they
to the
don't.
text.
They don't have an extra.
Okay, they don't have the natural texture. Don't the texture, they have the texture, but natural texture is not there. Okay, then Sana, two points.
No elasticity.
No elasticity. If you pull the cotton fibers, it doesn't get elastic. Then
Absorb moisture easily.
absorb moisture. It's absorb the moisture from our body, also from the environment. Then Meghna.
Small fibers.
Hmm?
No acids harm the fiber.
What's it?
Acids harm the fiber.
Yeah, acids harm the fibers, or sometimes they even dissolve the fiber, dissolve the complete cloth. Then what about alkali?
No reaction to
No
alkali.
reaction with alkali. If you wash, there is no problem with fibers and all. Okay, then we learn the wool, right? What about the wool? First that is the first process. The wool is a natural animal fiber. First we remove the fleece from their body. First they remove the fleece from the body. That process is called as shearing, right? Then after shearing, we remove the dirt, dust, and the grease from this sheared wool. That is called as
Guinea.
that's in cotton, right? The process of removing dirt, dust, and grease in wool. Sana, try scouring. Fine. Try to learn the terms. Okay. In cotton, it's ginning. In wool, it's scouring. Okay. Then after scouring, then if we remove the dirts and all, then try. Guarding, right?
Yes.
Guarding means we sort the fibers, the sheared fibers into, or shear the fleece into certain groups according to length, according to color and all. We classified the fibers. That is guarding. And then dyeing. The natural color of the wool or the fibers that we obtained from the animal is black to white. Okay, so we colored according to our need. That is wool. And then we are going to the properties of wool. Okay, it's not very lengthy. You need to by heart the properties. Okay, it's not very lengthy. Wool is not very lengthy. If we take the skin from rabbit, is it long or short? If you take the fleece from rabbits and all?
Short.
Short. That's why it's not very lengthy. And it's a natural fiber. Then weakest natural fiber. Very weak. Their strength. This is about the strength. They are very weak when we compare with other natural fibers. Which are the other natural fibers? The cotton, silk, and wool. These three are the common natural fibers. So if we compare with cotton and silk, the wool is the weakest natural fiber. And the wool has more elastic property. The maximum elasticity is there in wool. In cotton, there is no elasticity, and in wool, it has the elastic property. The maximum elasticity is here. Okay. Then good absorbent. Just like as a cotton, here also it's a good absorbent, which means it absorbs the moisture easily from the environment. Reina, switch on the camera. Then the major difference between cotton and wool is bad conductor of heat. The cotton is good conductor of heat, right? Cotton is good conductor of heat, but the wool fiber, wool fiber is bad conductor. It doesn't conduct the heat. So we feel more hot when we wear this in a summer season and all. Okay. So bad conductor of heat. Then wool dissolved in mild alkali. That is a chemical property. In cotton, there is no reaction, right? No effect in cotton fiber, the alkali. But here, it dissolves with alkali. 1 minute. Okay. Cotton is a good conductor of heat and wool is a bad conductor of heat. In cotton, there is no effect with alkali, but in wool, it dissolves in alkali. Dissolves in alkali. And the concentrated acids will dissolve the fiber. The concentrated acids dissolves the fiber. But it's not affect with the mild acids. Okay, there are two types of acids like mild and concentrated. Mild acids, there is no effect, but concentrated acids will definitely damage the fibers, or it dissolves. Sometimes it completely dissolves the fiber, and it is easy to dye. It's a difference, right? In cotton, how is it in cotton, Reena? In cotton, it's easy to dye or not?
Not easy to dye.
Not easy to dye, but in wool it is easy to dye. It is easy to dye. And the last one, the thermal property, it burns slowly. In cotton, it catches the fire very quickly, but here it burns slowly. Okay, it burns slowly. Sana, switch on the camera. I need to see your face. Okay, list any 2 points of wool, Meghna. Think about the other properties, Reina and Sana.
Not very lengthy.
Not very lengthy. Compare with cotton, if you remember.
Not very lengthy and
Fine. No comparison. No need to compare. Just list the point.
and burn slowly.
Burns lovely. Okay, fine. Reina,
It's the weakest fiber.
weakest fiber when we compared with other natural fibers like silk and cotton. Then,
High electricity.
high.
Elasticity.
Good. It's correct. Then, Sana,
Bad conductor of heat
bad conductor of heat. What does it mean? What does that mean? Bad conductor.
means we put woolen clothes will be hot. It will be hot inside.
Okay, then.
Then dissolves in alkali.
Then
Dissolves in alkali.
it dissolves in alkali, and concentrated acids also harm the fiber, and it is very easy to dye the fiber, the wool fiber. Okay, it's clear. So let's move on to silk. So we finished the cotton and wool. The next is silk. What about the silk? Do you know anything, Meghna? Anything about silk? Not the properties, other than that.
It's very soft
Hmm.
and it's lengthy, elastic.
I don't need the properties. Anything else? Anything from your experience or anything from your environment? Anything to? Fine. Reina, anything to tell? No, nothing. Zana, just tell anything. Very good.
Silkworm.
I can't hear.
Silk. Silk is obtained from silkworm.
Very good. Very good. Silk is obtained from silkworm. That's the answer I want. Okay, so that is called as sericulture, the cultivation of silk. That is called as sericulture. Reina, note down. Sericulture or silk farming. Okay, so for obtaining the silk fiber, we need the sericulture. Sericulture or silk farming. It is the cultivation of silkworms. We cultivate the silkworms. For what? To produce the silk. So for production of silk, we cultivate the silkworms in a house and all. Okay, that is called as sericulture. The other name is silk farming. So silk is a natural or a man-made fiber, Reena? Silk is a natural fiber or a man-made fiber?
Natural fiber.
Natural fiber. Okay. Meghna, silk is a vegetable fiber or animal fiber or mineral fiber?
Animal fiber.
Animal fiber. So silk is a natural animal fiber. Okay. Cotton is a, what about cotton? Natural vegetable fiber. Wool and silk is natural animal fiber. Don't get confused. Okay. Then we are going to learn the life cycle of silkworm. You heard that? Or did you learn, Reina? Hmm? Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
Then explain.
Uh, it's like it
Well
becomes
stand.
a caterpillar. Caterpillar.
Fine, fine. First I explain, and then I will show a video. So it will be more clear. First, the first stage is a egg stage. Okay. So this female moth lay eggs on mulberry leaves. Hmm? They choose the mulberry leaves for laying eggs. So first stage is egg stage. In this stage, the female moth lay the eggs, lay a number of eggs. And in the next stage, these eggs gets developed into larvae. Okay, these eggs develops into larvae. Larvae means a earthworm-like structure, a worm-like structure, that is larvae. And the larvae eat and eats and eats this mulberry leaves. Okay, they continue the eating. Then they feed themselves the mulberry leaves. So first the female moth lay eggs and then these eggs develops into larvae. These larvae eat the mulberry leaves themselves. Okay, once they get enough amount of food, they enter into the next stage, that is resting stage. Okay, once they get enough amount of food, they enter into next stage, that is resting stage. Okay, in this resting stage, they secrete substance from their mouth. Okay, they secrete a substance from their mouth and they cover their whole body. This is a silkworm. They cover the full body with this thread-like substance that they secrete from the mouth. They secrete thread-like substance from the mouth, and in the resting stage, they cover using this thread entire body. Okay. Then after that, this stage is called as cocoon. That is it, cocoon. Okay. The first is egg stage, then it develops into larvae, and then cocoon stage. Cocoon stage means they have a thick coat. They're fully covered with this thick coat, like the thread-like substance, right? Did you understand, Reina? Okay. Then they rest inside this cocoon and develop to an adult. Okay. They rest inside this cocoon and they develop the organs for the next stage, that is adult stage. In adult stage, they break this cocoon, the covering, and then they fly away. Okay. Is it clear? Reina, explain. Just try. Meghna and Sana will help.
They lay eggs,
Hmm?
and the eggs form into
Where? That's important. Where they lay
mulberry.
mulberry leaves. Okay. Then.
And from there it forms a lava,
Huh.
and
That
the
was a worm-like structure. Okay. Then.
lava eats mulberry leaves, and after that it rests for some time.
Once they get enough amount of food, they collect enough amount of food, then they rest. In that time, what happened?
They form a cocoon.
They form a cocoon. Then,
And they wrap
fine.
themselves.
Then, Sana. This cocoon is mainly, just a minute, Sana. Just a minute. This cocoon is used for producing the silk. Okay, silk fiber. This cocoon stage is used. Then, Sana, continue.
When they turn into cocoon, they develop their organs inside the cocoon, and then they
There is a
break it.
pupa stage. Okay. So first is egg stage, then larva stage, then resting stage. The third stage, fourth stage is pupa stage, and the fifth is adult stage. In adult stage, they break the cocoon and move out. Okay. It's clear? Fine. Sana, I will send the video to your group, WhatsApp group. Okay. Who volunteer? Volunteer yourself. Who wants to volunteer? And explain the process, the life cycle. Make na try.
First is the mother moth lay eggs on the mulberry leaves. Then they change to larva, and this larva
Sana, switch on the camera.
They eat the mulberry leaves, and if they become full, then they secrete something from their mouth, and they cover themselves in full body. Then they for sometimes after developing all organs, and they become adult, and it's pupa stage. Then they all shed their all is covered in them. Then they all shred them, and they fly away.
Okay, very good. So which stage we use to get the silk fiber? Which stage? Reina?
Cocoon.
Cocoon. So next is silk processing. This is the life cycle of silkworm. Okay, so next is silk processing. Okay, so we take that cocoons and we heat in water. Okay, heat the cocoon alive in hot water. Okay, that's the first stage. The cocoons are heated in water for obtaining the silk fiber. Cocoons are heated in water for obtaining the silk fiber. That is the first stage in silk processing. We take the cocoons, or we collected all the cocoons and we heat in water. So due to that heat, a particular substance called sericin, sericin. This substance is softened. Okay, the sericin is seen in a silkworm or in the cocoon stage. So because of this heat, or due to the heat, the sericin is softened and the fibers are easily separated. Due to the sericin softens, the fibers easily separate. We can easily separate the fibers due to the softness of the sericin. What do you mean by sericin? It's a simple gelatinous substance that that help to hold the two strands. Okay, hold the two strands. That is sericin. So the first stage is we take the cocoon and heat in water for obtaining the silk fiber. Due to this heat, the substance called sericin is softened and we can easily separate the fiber. Okay, that is the first stage. And the next process is to straighten the fiber. Okay, we need to straighten the fiber. Is it clear, Reina? Am I fast? Okay. Okay. So the next stage is to unwind this raw cocoon. Unwind this raw silk filament. We need to unwind this. This process is called as reeling. This process is called as reeling. R-E-E-L-I-N-G. Reeling means, what is reeling? The process of unwinding the Sana, unwinding the
Raw silk.
very good. Unwinding the silk filament. Good, Sana, good. The process of unwinding the silk fiber or silk filament is called as reeling. So first we heat the cocoon in water, hot water. So due to the heat, the sericin dissolves. So we can easily separate the fiber from cocoon. Then reeling is there. Reeling means unwind the raw silk filament. So it will be straightened. Okay, that is reeling. And after reeling, we again heated. Okay, we again heat this structure of cocoon to remove the remaining sericin. Okay, there is two heat. Okay, first we heat, so some amount of sericin is softened or some amount of sericin gets soft. Okay, then we again heat. Then we again gives the heat to this cocoon. So the remaining sericin is also removed. Okay, that process is called as degumming. 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 Degumming means once again it's heated to remove the sericin. Once again heated to remove the sericin. Okay, so now it's after the degumming, it's ready for weaving. Okay, after the degumming, it's ready for weaving. Okay, so I will explain once again. Silk is a natural protein fiber. Sericulture is, which means that it is a cultivation of silkworm. Then we learned about the life cycle. The first stage is egg stage. In this stage, the female moth lay eggs on mulberry leaves, and then the eggs develops into larva. Then once the larvae get enough amount of food, they enter into the next stage, that is resting stage. In this stage, they cover their body using a tiny substance that comes from their mouth, and that stage is known as cocoon. And next stage is pupa stage. In that stage, they completely rest and they start to develop the organs. In the last stage, at adult stage, they break the cocoon and fly away. Okay, so the third stage, that cocoon stage, we need for preparing the silk or silk fiber. Okay, so first we take this cocoon and we heat in water for what? For obtaining the silk fiber. So if we heat or due to heat, the sericin, a particular substance gets softened. So we can easily separate the fiber from the silk. And then the next stage is the reeling or the reeling process, which means they unwind the raw silk filament. So we get the cocoon or the fibers from the cocoon are straightened. Okay, the fibers from the cocoon are straightened. That process is called as reeling. 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 Fibers from the cocoon are straightened. Then after that, once again we give the heat. Once again heated to remove the remaining sericin. That process is called as degumming. Degumming. Once again heating. That is degumming. Now it is ready for weaving. Is it clear? Is it clear, Sana? Okay. So let's move on to the properties. Properties of silk. It's the largest natural fiber. It's the largest natural fiber. Cotton is the smallest fiber and the wool is not very lengthy. Here the silk is the largest natural fiber. So cotton is the smallest natural fiber and silk is the largest natural fiber. And then it has the natural luster. It has natural luster. Cotton do not have natural luster and wool is also very weak in natural luster. Then silk. Silk has natural luster. Silk has the natural luster. Then silk. It's the strongest natural fiber. So silk is the largest natural fiber. It has the natural luster and strongest natural fiber. Silk is the strongest natural fiber and it's a bad conductor of heat. Cotton is a bad conductor of heat. Reina? Cotton is bad conductor of heat?
Good.
Good conductor, very good. Then what about wool? Wool is good or bad?
Bad conductor.
Bad conductor. So just like as wool, both wool and silk, both the animal fibers are bad conductor of heat. Then they are more elastic. They are more elastic. They are more elastic. The wool has also the maximum elasticity property, and here the silk is also more elastic, and it's damaged by alkali. It's damaged by alkali. And the concentrated acids damage silk. Concentrated acids damaged silk. Both alkali and acids damages the silk. Both acid and alkali is harm for the silk fiber, and it is easily dyed. It is easily dyed. Cotton is easily dyed or not? Meghna?
Not easily dyed.
Not easily dyed. Okay. So what about wool, Reina? Wool.
No, easily.
No, it's easy to dye. Both wool and silk is almost same. Okay. Uh, both wool and silk are easily dyed. Okay. And then it burns easily. It burns easily. Okay. It burns easily. Sana, just list the properties of silk.
Silk is a natural fiber,
Just
a
list the
strong
properties.
natural fiber. Just
Make it fast.
it burns,
Okay.
burns fastly.
Meghna, give any point, any one point.
It can be dyed easily.
It can be dyed easily. Reina?
It is the longest fiber.
Longest natural fiber. Okay, so let's meet on the next class. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.